How do you feel about charities? I think a lot of charities are great. They're wonderful. They help out people. I mean, food shelves and food banks out there. But there's a lot of people out there using the charity when they don't need the charities. I remember this mailman I met one I talked to a long time ago. He was talking about this couple who was panhandling on the street corner, claiming that they had no money, no job, and what they were really doing is getting a lot of money from panhandling, which is a great thing if they can handle it. But that reality, but they were getting money, and then all of a sudden he offered them a job in the post office to go get a job there. But they laugh at him. But the reality, then he followed them back, and he saw them both getting a brand new cars from panhandling. All this. These are the people I really don't like. They lie and they cheat to the country. And I'll admit, our own government doesn't seem to give a damn about Americans at all. A Zippo, because I keep hearing about all these other countries, and they keep playing the same kind of game. Do they really care about us? No. Our government doesn't really care about us. It doesn't seem like they do. It seems like every time you turn around, they're pulling some kind of stunt. The reality, there's a lot of very low-income neighborhoods, great neighborhoods. I grew up in one myself. And in reality, those people were great. They took care of each other and they helped out, look out for each other. The reality, this thing that nowadays you got to bring on 1 billion people from other countries and think that we're not the ones being hurt in our country, but we are. I mean, people see that certain jobs, that all of a sudden they walk in claiming poverty, about 10 different credit cards, and fancy clothes, and nice cars, and purses, because they claim everything they don't do. They don't claim to work, they don't claim to do this. That's got to stop. I love the charities, what they do. I love what they did with the hearing aid thing. I love the launch of the Ronald McDonald's house. I love those things. But the reality is a lot of crooks out there, and I hope they can look at themselves. But they don't care. And you know, our government literally not giving a shit about us, and they were trying to close down some of these charities because they thought they were calling them tax loopholes. But sometimes I'm glad to have tax loopholes for some of these people. And that, Madonna, I mean, we need them to help these people. Because the government doesn't help most people. They help themselves. They're all per diems and high pockets and paying checks and, you know, giving themselves free cars and free trips around the world. And one is got from the top up to the top bottom. They do this all the time, and it's ridiculous. The government doesn't really help most Americans. Most Americans get shafted by their own government, and that's the sad thing. Especially the military guys. They've been shafted left and right, left and right. And it does get old, it does get tiring. We see this constantly. But some of these charities need to start. They don't want to ask people, you know, do you got a job? Do you don't got a job? Because right now we know we're struggling, and we're going through it because of some illness in my family. In reality, it's tough. But it doesn't help when your own government doesn't help you at all. I mean, you can work all your goddamn life for what you believe and try to apply. And a lot of times they turn you down, but you're from another country, they automatically sign you up, which I think is pathetic. But here this government is trying to shut down, they call loopholes, tax loopholes. But at least these people don't give a shit, they're rich or not. They're helping a lot of poor to get something. The idea that you got a lot of frogs out there, yeah, you got a lot of crooks and a lot of scum, yes. But there are a lot of good charities too. But honestly, when you see the government trying to close it down, but Tomorrowland, they're giving themselves big raises and giving themselves constant vacations. Who's the crook really? Who is really the crook in this country? Yes, we need to help people. We need to weed out the frogs and the phonies and the BSers. And we need to quit taking any more population until we fix our population now. We're willing to donate money to all these horrible countries for no reason, because this guy said he's not what he is, but we know what he is, because he sure shows signs of it. But the reality, you know, you can't do that. You don't give billions of dollars to other countries when you can't even fix your own problem in your own country. The job rates are still down. The poverty rates are still up. The economy is still ain't so great. You know, we might still collapse because of the last bubble, because the morons will be raising their house prices, and all them people got so damn greedy, they were drooling at the mall. And I say we need to help people, but we need to control some people because they're so damn AI, including our own government. Why do they deserve so many pay raises when people don't get that? You know, they're looking the other way. They're not looking out for us now. They're looking for themselves. They're constantly doing this. But the reality, like I said, there's a lot of beautiful charities out there. But there's a lot of people taking advantage of them. And a lot of people who deserve to be honored are not getting honored. I mean, I've seen a lot of elderly, I've seen a lot of poor people, good people who struggle to work and pay their bills and pay their food and pay their rents. But I see a lot of people just pulling a frog, claiming they don't got none of that stuff. Yes, we need a check on it. Yes, we need to control some things, yes. But the government claiming that they're using those for a tax loophole. What do you think the government does? That's why when that bubble came down on top of us, Washington never suffered that. I'll admit most of our federal government did not, our state government really didn't suffer. But the people did. And in reality, to help charities, yes, I say help them still. The idea is to go after the crooks who use the charity for themselves and their own gain. Go after them, yes, I agree. But the reality, I don't know. It's up to you people. The reality, we don't like other people speaking up because then we get mad because we can't handle hearing the other side. You need to stop that crap too. You can't handle sometimes the truth when it's right in your face. Some people are good people and some people are bad, no matter what race or creed we are. But you need to face it. You've got to hear all sides. Or walk away from this country altogether, because this is a very good country compared to most countries. But the reality, don't buy into government, Democrat, Republican, anybody who try to tell you different. Because the reality, they're trying to hush you up. They're trying to tell you to love someone who really hates us. That's stupid. But buy into your own beliefs. Believe what you want. Listen to every side. And understand it. And to help out. And that's all I say. It's time to help everybody. Everybody to grow up too. Maybe because someone speaks, you don't like what they say. Don't go threatening them every fucking time. That's stupid. You know it and I know it. It's time to grow up. It's time for some of you people to stand on your own 2 feet like anybody else in this world. And quit BSing everybody. There's a lot of crookedness going on here, from government on to hospitals to everything. There's good and bad on both. But the reality is, good charities, I don't deny that. There always will be good charities. And that's what we need. And to close them down, do not do that. Do not touch them. And that means from Obama to all the way down. Don't touch a charity because you don't like the tax people. The only thing you do, you complain about the rich, but you're making yourself very rich. When you leave office, just like all those congressmen and senators, most of you guys are very wealthy, and most of you are. So don't BS about the rich when you are the rich. There's nothing wrong with being rich. If you're going to make yourself rich, great, go for it. But the reality, we need to help each other and bring out the real truth. And don't call everybody names because you just don't like the Democrat or the Republican or the Independent and make bullshit lies. See what the real heart is, what the real agenda is. I do believe in term limits for all people. Because when you do term limits, people focus and they get things done. Because they know they only got a matter of time to get it done. When they go too long, they abuse it. They keep abusing the things. And they know it. That's why they don't want term limits. That's why I think term limits for the president, the senator, run. I don't want Obama running for another presidency again, no. He had enough time. He proved what he could do and what he couldn't do. I don't want anybody, I want someone decent in there who do what they can, but they got term limits too. Everybody should have term limits, man. Democrat, Republican, whatever. And honestly, it's time to help this country become this country again. You might not like who that guy is bitching about, or who this guy is bitching about, but it's time to make this country back to where it is. If you don't like it, get out there, work hard, do a good job, run for something. Protesting in the street are sometimes a moron way not to get anywhere. But you want to do something, go out there and do something about it. Right? Run for something. If the people like you, they'll vote for you. And that's a good thing. So goodbye. Thank you.